Tassie yearling sale, March the 12th. Catching up with Leigh Dornauf. Firstly, Leigh, welcome.
Thanks very much, Paul. Good to have you back again.
We did these online last year. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that now. We can get across and see you. Firstly, thank you very much for getting me out here. But you must be excited about the sale. Not that far away. What is it? About 3.5 weeks away now.
Yeah, about 3.5 weeks. Yeah, 12th of March. Yeah, on a Sunday. We've got our race meeting earlier in the day, our Cup day, and the sale will start straight after the last race.
Pretty important. We'll change. Like last year, there was a change. I was over here on the Saturday, and then the sale was on the Sunday afterwards because of, unfortunately, because of a speedway. It was actually, so you had to change it up. But reverted back to the tried and true way. One thing you must be wrapped at, though, I think last year there was 12 horses. This year, 29. Like you must be wrapped with the amount of horses now starting to be offered up here in Tassie. Yeah,
very excited to get it growth to 29. And I think a lot of it's, Paul, because people are starting to realise that there's a lot of interest out there to buy a Tasbreed horse, and a few have sort of sat back and seen how the first couple of sales have gone, very successful, and they've a few more got on board, bred one, and put it in the sale, and like there's some new people there that have never bred a pacer before. Like I know there's one thoroughbred owner that's he's got one in the sale that he purchased the brood mare and got her in foal, and that's in the sale. So
it's exciting, and it's what we want. We want to get people involved in the industry, full stop, right across Australia and New Zealand. It doesn't matter. We need more people breeding, and we need to get breeding numbers back up. What Tasracing do over here is terrific. You get a 6,000 if you win a race. It's not actually. It's a breeder's bonus. You don't even have to win a race. This is a kicker. It's of $10,000. $6,000 goes to the winning owner if they win a race. But for the breeders, they get a foal on the ground. And they get, I might get this wrong, but do they get the $2,000 cash or the $2,000 breeder's bonus? But anyway,
$2,000 cash. Yeah.
And then they get the breeder's bonus, I think, when they get the horse in foal. It's the $2,000 basically. You get nearly $4,000 going towards breeding a foal each year.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yep. No, that's correct.
It's super exciting. I think it's great. It's something different, and it rewards the breeder straight away. But then there's that $6,000 first win bonus for the owner when they win a race at any age. Through this sale, though, there's a couple of even better kickers, because basically if you buy a horse out of this sale, can win a race as a 2-year-old, and we were just working it out there before. So people want to know, $9,000 first prize for all your 2-year-olds, because they're of $14,000, your 2-year-old races. And then you get $5,000 first win bonus, sale bonus, basically, if you can win it as a 2-year-old over in Tassie. That means $14,000. Huge upside to a lot of these yearlings going through the sale.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, look, the stake money for 2- and 3-year-olds in Tassie, terrific. As you said, $14,000. And the good part about that too, Paul, is, your horse might have to have a couple of runs before he gets that win, but because of the percentage breakdown, if you run second in a 2-year-old race, you pick up $2,500. Like, that's a great idea of Tasracing to make the break-up, more rewarding for people who run second or third. Run a couple of placings, then your horse wins. Like, you've got a good collect for the season. So,
and that's what we're going to need to encourage. We want more people to be involved in the sport. You can get a good return on your dollar. $14,000. There's a couple of horses in your sale by stallions that I don't know a lot about, and I'm going to try and find out a bit more about them today. Vincent's Rock and Roll Heavens. There's a Rock and Roll Heaven in there. There's horses related to Bowtide. There's some beautifully bred horses right through this sale. You've got great opportunity. You can spend a lot of money. You can get away with spending not a lot of money, but that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if you can win a 2-year-old with any of these horses, $14,000.
Yeah, no, that's correct, Paul. No, there's a good range. There's a few in there by a new season sire, where it's a local horse. Lindsay Tatnall has got 3 in the sale by a horse that he races, very well bred. And then, as you say, you go up to the Rock and Roll Heavens. There's a good range of stallions there that you can purchase one by. So.
The other part about it too, like more and more people get in it. I think last year, Melissa Main and Torello, I think they had the vast, Shelley might have had a few too as well, but they had the vast number of horses. I think it was probably 4 or 5 vendors. This year I think there's about 12 different vendors. So that again is got to be exciting for Tasracing.
Yeah, no, look, that's the pleasing part. I've got a few customers that come in here that have put horses in the sale, and they're very, very excited. The first time they've been involved in selling one, and they're really looking forward to the sale. So, if we can keep building them, then one or owners that go out and breed 1 or 2 for the sale, won't be long, we'll be up around the 50 mark. So that's what we've got to try and entice. And look, at the end of the day, 2 and 3 year old racing, it's exciting because you never know what you're going to end up with. So that's why we've got to encourage people to buy more of a 2 and 3 year old and race in Tasmania.
Keep them in Tassie racing, in Tassie, get Tassie racing stronger. Carrick Cup, the day before, one of the more picturesque tracks I get to go to, and I can say I go to a lot of tracks nowadays, and I am unfortunately won't be here for it, but it's one of the most picturesque tracks. Encourage people to come down and make a weekend of it.
Yeah, no, it'd be good for people to get along and support the Carrick Cup. It's a country track. It's the only track actually in Tasmania that harness racing own, and we've got a good committee and club members there, and everyone enjoys coming to Carrick because it's more of a social event, and you're right up close to the track, country atmosphere as you said. We're looking forward to the cup meeting, and the reason we've gone back to the sale on the day, we've sort of listened to a few of the trainers. They reckon it's a little bit hard to get owners to come along the day before and then have to back up for Cup Day. So we've listened to them, and so we've put the sale back on Cup Day, and we're sure it'll work well, and that way you sort of create a lot more atmosphere, and hopefully I'll sell on the day.
Might be a nice problem to have in a year's time or 2 years' time. You're selling 50. You just say to the boys, well, listen, we can't do it because there's just going to be too many horses on the place.
Yeah, well, that could make it a little bit hard. But anyway, let's hope we get to that stage and we can make a bigger day and have the sale on its own and build it that way.
We're here at Nutrien. You're looking after me sponsors. You're a good man. But Nutrien Ag Solutions here is the store that you guys own. Firstly, how's the store go?
Yeah, it goes good. We do a lot of business with the harness racing industry and the thoroughbred industry. Statewide, we've sort of got a big share of the market. We get good support from the trainers, and I've been here a long time and enjoy doing the job, and it's great to be able to be part of the industry.
You're a very proud Tasmanian. You're happy with the way things are trending at the minute?
Yeah, no, look, things are good. There's a lot of things that we can always improve on, and it's like all the states, they're sort of battling a little bit for market share, against the thoroughbreds. But there's things we can improve on. But there's a lot of good people in the industry that can help that improve. So we'll keep working at things to help. But look, I was a little bit against Tasracing making the decision going the Eureka Series, but we've got to get behind that and make it work. And this is where there's an opportunity. This sale, you can purchase a yearling at this yearling sale. You're eligible straight away, only being Tasbred only can run in a series worth $80,000 that qualifies you to go into the final of the Eureka Series, which is worth, $2 million? Yep. $2 million. And the minimum stake you'll walk away on the day is $80,000. So, like that, to buy one of this sale, that's a great opportunity to get in the Eureka Series. You won't get in that cheap anywhere. Yeah,
so Tasracing own a slot. And basically, you have to be Tas-bred to run in the race. The winner of that race then gets to go and represent Tasmania in the Eureka Series. That's how it works?
That's how it works, yeah. You're running the Eureka Series, which is worth $80,000. I think the winner gets $40,000, and that qualifies you automatically starter in the Eureka final. I think the first year Tasracing are going to put $20,000 towards expenses to get there, and you'll walk away with a minimum of $80,000.
It's where the excitement level comes from with this race and the sale series that you guys have got. 28 horses on offer. All 28 of those are effectively eligible then for the $2 million race for the Eureka, which is just super exciting as well, let alone the fact they get $5,000 when they win their first race, which of, your 2-year-old, if they win a 2-year-old, if that 2-year-old is a $9,000 race, they get an extra $5,000, so there's $14,000 return. They're great returns, and we've got to publicise it. That's what I'm here for. Make sure people are aware of it and can come over here. They must be Tas-bred, preferably Tas-trained, because the race will be over here anyway as well. Yep. They don't have to be Tassie-owned once they go through the yearling sales, though, so that we can get people off the mainland can come over here and purchase them, can't they?
They can come and purchase one, and you've also got the Tas-bred size races, which are worth a minimum of $60,000 split up. And I reckon you'd find 90% in this sale are also eligible for the Vic Bred Series. So, there's a 2-in-1 there.
Yep. Plus a lot of other really big race series is here. We just looked at for the 3-year-old fillies. There's $12,000 races, $20,000 for mares as well. So they're races we need to publicise and get people back on the front foot. Yep. Leigh, thank you. Good to see the shops opened up on time. What was it, 8:05?
8:05, yeah. Brooke nearly pushed through the front gate, but we got it through.
She wasn't happy.
No, she wasn't happy. She likes to be, yeah. She lets you know when she's not happy too.
No, mate. Thank you. Good luck at the sale. Love to be there. I'm going to go out and catch up with a lot of the vendors today, so stay tuned to Campbell's comments for more coming that way. But thank you. Good luck on the day, and I'll hopefully get back to Tassie one day very shortly, and we'll cover a couple of race meetings and have a bit more fun.
Yeah, we'll have to work around having the sale to suit you next year, so we can get you here, Paul. So.
I'm not that big. Cam Bray will watch this. He'll just shake his head now. You know that. So thank you very much, mate.
Good on you. Thanks, Paul.